Hey everyone, so I am here with a Yankee Candle rant. Unfortunately, I did not have a very good experience today at my Yankee Candle store, and I wanted to do a video to let you guys know that if you order online exclusive candles from Yankee Candle's website, and for some reason you don't like the smell or whatever it is and you want to bring it back to a retail store location, that you will likely probably run into some problems, because that's exactly the experience that I had today. I ordered 2 of the Celebrate candles. They're a new cake candle that's an online only item, and I did a review that I was not happy with the scent because the scent description was a lot different than I feel what the candle actually is in real life. But that's besides the point. I had 2 of them, and I just decided I am going to give the one candle a chance, and I'm going to bring the other one to the store and get something that I like. So you will see a Golden Sands candle, which is what I exchanged the second Celebrate one for. But I'm actually really surprised that I walked out of the store with Golden Sands today, because I had quite an experience, I should say. So I walked into the store and I was really upfront with the, actually today there was an assistant manager and the regular general manager at the store. So I was dealing with people of management, so, not just like typical team members, sales associates. So we're dealing with management, and I told them that this was an online item. It was an online exclusive. I got 2 of them. I decided that I want to bring one back and get something else that I like. And mind you, I never used the candle. There was nothing wrong with it. It was in perfect condition. I just wanted to get a different scent. So they seemed fine with it. I looked around the store, picked out something else that I liked, and when I got to the register, the store manager opened up my bag and saw that it was the Celebrate candle and told me that there was no way that she could help me in any way, shape, or form, because it is an online item and they don't have a barcode for it and they can't return it in the store because there's no SKU. And I was really taken back by it, because she basically looked at me, and I don't want to say this really, but she treated me like a piece of crap, really. And I was just kind of like, whoa, and I've dealt with this manager before, and I don't know if she just has a personality disorder or what, because over the holidays, I had 2 of the Frolic and Play candles, and the one that I was burning did not throw very well, so I decided to return the second one that I had that I never used and just get something else. Mind you, I've never asked for my money back. I was just going to exchange them. So she basically, during that experience, was like, well, if you paid by PayPal, we can't help you. You have to do it through, you have to send it back in the mail. And I was like, well, I didn't pay through PayPal, So that was its own experience. It was kind of just a little hiccup. But she gave me an attitude then, and she gave me a huge attitude today. And I mean, every time I go in there and I buy something, she's really nice. And today, the people who were shopping and buying things, she was very, very nice to them. But she was extremely, she was just very rude to me. And I really did nothing wrong. But anyway, so basically she reluctantly said that she will go ahead, and the assistant manager, I guess it's part of their policy that if you buy anything online and you return it in store, it's their policy that they have to call a hotline and verify that it was a legitimate purchase, and to verify how it was paid and all of that. So they went ahead and did that. The assistant manager did that, and she got approval to go ahead with the return based on the fact that it was a legitimate purchase. But their hotline said, go ahead and call your district manager and get special permission to return it, because, you don't have a barcode for it for your store location. So they went ahead and called the district manager, and she's like, okay, I got approval to return this, But, here comes the but, we can only give you half price for it. And I was like, no way. Like, no, that is not fair. Now, mind you, I did get buy two, get two free, but I had to buy 2 candles at regular price to get 2 of them for free. So I'm like, I'm not asking for my money back. Like, I could understand that if I was asking for a refund. All I wanted to do was an even exchange. So it's a full price candle for a full price candle. That is, all I wanted to do. And she was like, no, we can't do it. And they were kind of being nice, but they were I can't tell if maybe they were just like frustrated with the situation or what. But they were like, well, that's all we can do. And the store manager proceeded to tell me, and this is what I wanted to really let you guys know, is that apparently, according to her, that the retail stores have different policies than the online policy. So she basically said that online items aren't guaranteed to be returned in the store based on what they are. If they're an online exclusive, they can't help you in the store. It has to go through their online return policy system. And I never knew that to be the case. I don't know if she just didn't want to deal with the problem and just basically wanted me to get out of the store and whatever. But I told her, I was like, no, because I did actually contact customer service and they said that it was fine. Go ahead, take it in the store, get something that you like. That's their policy. If you don't like something, you can return it and get something and we'll make you happy basically. So she basically was saying that no, that's a separate policy from what retail policies are. And I was just really like, whatever. So I left the store at that point and I went to my car and called customer service in my car and explained the situation. And the lady at customer service was very nice and she agreed and she said, no, it's Yankee Candle. You can return it to the store. We want you to get something that makes you happy. She's like, what can I do to make you happy? Do you want me to call and talk to that manager? Or would you like me to, send you a free prepaid label and we'll just exchange it through the mail? And I said, well, I have other shopping to do in the area. So if you want to call the store, talk to the manager and see if you can get it straightened out, I will run back in the store and just exchange it. And so that's what happened. She was able to talk to the manager. She was able to do the exchange and, I got this candle with no other issues. But basically, my frustration as a customer is there is a major disconnect between what the stores think that they're allowed to do and what they're supposed to do and what the Yankee Candle Corporation says is their policy. So it's really frustrating on the customer's end because I did nothing wrong. I purchased something legitimately and I decided that I wanted to exchange it and I wasn't asking for my money back. I just wanted to get a different candle. It should have just been that easy, And, I know like if I order stuff at Bath & Body Works and online and I don't like it, I take it to the store and they exchange it. Or Target or any other place. It's not a big deal. But apparently Yankee Candle operates under 2 different umbrellas. There's an online group and a retail group, and for some reason they don't mingle well. And to me, that's just a really bad way to do business. And you probably won't have that same experience if you're ordering like a candle that they have in stock in the store. It's probably a different situation. But online exclusives apparently don't return or exchange well in the store. So that's just my warning to you. If you're going to order online exclusives, make sure that you've, had a chance to smell them before, if possible. I don't know. But it's just really upsetting to me that, I walk in there and just want something simple and, they basically treated me like crap until I called customer service and they fixed the problem for me. So, moral of the story is if you get the runaround when you return an online exclusive, insist on a fair on a fair exchange or a fair return, whatever that is. If not, call customer service and they'll try to make it right for you. So thanks for listening to this rant. I know it was pretty long, but yeah. Hopefully you guys don't run into this, but if you do, just stand strong because in the end, I got what I wanted. So thanks for watching. Bye.